This is an American Red Cross blood donation alert. The Red Cross is facing a severe blood shortage and is urging individuals to give now and help avoid delays in life-saving medical care for patients. Visit redcrossblood.org or call 1-800-RED-CROSS to make an appointment.
Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Thursday, July 29th, 2021. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief. Well, the damage at Sheehy Lexus was not nearly as bad as I had feared, so no need to sell my children this time. But I will say kudos to them for outstanding service. It is Thursday, and we are in the home stretch for the week and the month, so let's get into today's news, shall we? A terrifying night for a family in South County, and injuries were thankfully very minor. Yesterday, right after midnight, 3 males with black clothing and black face masks broke into a home in the 100 block of Sandsbury Road in Friendship. 2 of them entered through a bedroom window and assaulted a minor who was sleeping and stole cash, a laptop, and a gaming console. The third suspect entered another bedroom where a woman and her grandchild were sleeping. The suspect pointed a handgun at her head and demanded money, took money from her wallet, and the 3 escaped in an unknown direction. The police are asking anybody that has any information to contact them at 410-222-1960. In some political news, Anne Arundel County Councilwoman Sarah Lacey, who represents the 1st District, which is up in Glen Burnie area, has decided she's had enough of the county council and is going to be running for state senate against current Senator Pam Beidle in the next election. Now, Lacey defeated incumbent councilman Pete Smith in 2018 in a surprising upset as she had no elective experience prior. Senator Beidle says bring it on and that her record speaks for itself and that Lacey really doesn't have any kind of a record to stand on. As soon as Lacey had made that announcement, however, Pete Smith, who currently is working for the county executive's office, said he will be filing to run and hopefully reclaim that seat again in 2022. Again, I have never seen the horses line up at the gate this early in a county election. Some COVID-related news. Yesterday, Maryland saw more than 400 new cases, which they had not seen since May. The Nationals and the Phillies game was postponed last night as 4 players and 8 staff on the Nationals all tested positive for COVID, and all but one of them had been vaccinated. The team is at 85% on their vaccination rate. Up the road a bit in Baltimore, Lamar Jackson will not make training camp for the Ravens due to his 2nd case of COVID since being vaccinated. No word from the Hogan administration just yet on any game plan to deal with what appears to be a surge coming on. However, we did hear from a snitch in the administration that an indoor masking order is likely to be re-implemented within the week. But locally, the organizers of Eastport A Rockin have canceled the festival this year. It is traditionally a June event, but was postponed to September 18th this year, and now it has been canceled and is now going to be rescheduled for June 25th of 2022. I imagine the organizers of the Bands in the Sand, the Boatyard Beach Bash, St. Patrick's Day Parade, and the Maryland Seafood Festival are all meeting frantically to figure this all out. Modell Sporting Goods went bankrupt, and there is a vacancy here in Annapolis, but up in Arundel Mills Mall, the spot that used to be Modell's will now be a sun and ski sports store. They're based out of Houston and specialize in skis, obviously, snowboards, water skis, outdoor wear, and more. This will be their 31st store and will be the largest specialty outdoor retail store in the Mid-Atlantic region, they say. They do have a smaller store open now in Gaithersburg, and it's expected to open late this fall, just in time for winter sports. And finally, we have a bonus pod dropping at noon today, all about the 9/11 Heroes Run on September 19th at the Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium. We speak with Natanya Levioff, who is the race director for the Travis Manion Foundation and is organizing the whole shebang. And if you don't know the story about Travis Manion, you want to give this a listen. And thanks to the Anne Arundel County Public Library for letting me record in the new Maryland room at the new library on West Street. All right, that's it for the news today. If you are a fan of the Saturday Local Business Spotlight Series, and you should be, up this weekend is Trans World Business Advisors. And make sure you let your favorite businesses know that we're doing these and tell them to reach out to me or give me their information and I'll reach out to them. They are completely free. A quick thank you to the 4 sponsors for today's Daily News Brief: Solar Energy Services up in Millersville, the Kristi Neidhardt Team of Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company, Rehab to Perform on Forest Drive, and MacMedics up in Severna Park and Lanham. It is Thursday, so we have Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace here with your Maker Minutes. And, of course, George Young from DCMDVA Weather is here with your locally forecast weather report. All of that gets underway in just a bit.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. With all the talk of energy resilience in the news recently, I'm surprised there's not more talk about solar plus batteries, especially since 1/3 of all of our new residential solar projects include a battery backup system that provides instant energy security and peace of mind. And with incentives in place for battery backup, this investment is now more affordable than ever. With financing rates as low as 0.99% and plans offering 18 months same as cash, it's now easier than ever to go solar with no money down. Financing creates an easy bill swap scenario where you replace your electric bill with a loan payment, allowing you to build equity in your own personal energy supply. Don't wait for your next power outage to act. Contact us today at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net to learn more about solar with battery backup. Don't wait another minute. Sunshine's are wasted.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
Are you an active adult or competitive athlete dealing with an injury keeping you from being at your best? Then Rehab to Perform is here to get you back to your full potential. R2P is a unique fitness-focused physical therapy company with 4 locations in Maryland. More like a training room and a personal training studio than a medical facility. R2P offers physical therapy for lower back pain, overuse injuries, post-surgery, muscle pulls, chronic pain, and more. R2P also offers rehabilitation for concussions and mild traumatic brain injuries. To learn more, visit rehabtoperform.com.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Thursday, July 29th. Yesterday brought more 90s to the region, and conditions are expected to stay very warm, though we could get a little relief today through the weekend. Look for highs today in the upper 80s to maybe lower 90s for Arundel County, with a chance of PM storms lasting into the nighttime and overnight hours, with more upper 80s or lower 90s and sunshine tomorrow to cap off the work week, followed by a very nice summer day Saturday with sunshine and highs mid to upper 80s to get the weekend started, with temps then back up around 90 degrees for highs on Sunday with another threat of some PM storms. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DC MDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there. Stay healthy and be safe, and be sure to get our free app on all of your devices by searching DC MDVA Weather in the Apple or Google App Stores. And also be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and use our website each day by visiting DCMDVAweather.com so you can always stay weather informed.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting MacMedics in Severna Park or Lanham, where appointments are not necessary. MacMedics is an Apple-authorized premium service provider. MacMedics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. MacMedics is also an Apple-authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit MacMedics in Severna Park or Lanham for Apple-authorized sales and service, and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call MacMedics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at MacMedics.com. Every week, makers, crafters, and educators hold events all over the area. Highlighting some of those, here's our Maker Minutes, brought to you by Annapolis Makerspace.
Hey, this is Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes. First Sunday Arts Festival is back. Check it out this Sunday on the first block of West Street, as well as the next couple of blocks in Whitmore Park. There'll be lots of local artists and musicians and lots of fun stuff to check out. Knits and Pieces, off of Bestgate Road, has registration open for their August semi-private Learn to Knit sessions. Learn to knit a pint-sized sweater, their one-off decoding class, Learn to knit a weekender sweater, and their Christmas stocking class later in September. And if you need help, check out their knit coaching sessions on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays at various times of the day to best fit your schedule. At Whole Foods in Annapolis, Tuesday, check out their Half Pint Kids Club. This time they're doing English muffin breakfast pizzas. At the Ray of Light studio this week, today there's another Retired Girls with Graphite, a drawing class. The standard Girls with Graphite class is for 10 to 14-year-olds, but this one is more for the retired set. Tomorrow, check out a Bay Zentangle, playing with the repetitive lines and positive-negative space and relaxing illustration. Then on Wednesday, Ray of Light has alcohol ink and collage. At Local by Design, check out their Annapolis Artisans Market in their shop in the Design District off of Chickapin Round Road, both Saturday and Sunday. At Art Farm in Annapolis, their summer camp continues next week with beat making and music-inspired art, but also check out some of their other upcoming programs such as nature art and oil painting camps, as well as their outdoor sketch nights. At the Anne Arundel County Public Library System this week, today there's a family virtual cooking class with Try Something New with Frozen Fruit. Also today there's Crazy Concoctions, Dynamite Demos Edition, as well as Ask a Master Gardener. On Monday as well as Wednesday, there's a Makerspace open house at the Bush Annapolis Library on West Street. Also on Monday, there's a stuffed animal portrait paint night. Then on Wednesday, there's Soko Knits, plant pageant, and learn about animal science. Also check out the library's various book clubs, story times, trivia nights, and specialty programs like Celebrating the Black Experience in Maryland Libraries, We Love Bikes, Renter Eviction Avoidance Program Information Table, National Night Out Community Event, Classic Rock Talk, Watch Your Coins, Smart Saving and Spending for Teens, Ask a Lawyer, Dance and Diversity, and Steven's Puppets with Beauty and the Beast. At Unallocated Space in Severna this week, tonight they have another virtual happy hour. Tomorrow there's a hybrid, virtual and in-person DC 443 Hack the Box working group, honing cybersecurity skills in a fun and social environment. Then on Monday they have a project night. And at Annapolis Makerspace next week, on Tuesday we have our monthly Autodesk Fusion 360 3D design workshop with Russ. If you have any questions about the Annapolis Makerspace, the Maker Minutes, or any of these events, feel free to contact me at trevor@makeannapolis.org. And you can find links to all of these events at the Annapolis Makerspace website, also at makeannapolis.org. And whether you're making art, software, sawdust, or just a mess, chances are you're already a maker. This has been Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes.
Another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt of the Kristi Neidhardt Team from Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company.
Going through a real estate home sale or purchase is a very personal and sometimes stressful experience. Hi, I'm Kristi Neidhardt. My team and I are committed to working with people both buying and selling homes in all price points. Whether it's giving you a competitive edge while buying a home or negotiating the best price and terms while selling your home, we always have our clients' best interest at heart. Our goal is to provide exceptional service so that you will recommend us to your friends and family over and over again. Serving people is a passion of mine, and it's what my team does best. That's the Neidhardt difference.
That's another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt. To get in touch, call 410-295-6579 or visit kn-team.com. That's kn-team.com.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.